Where's Joey? He better not be late again. I swear, if he's at the cow.
Hey guys, there's a bit of traffic and I had to stop at Cal, but I'm not late, right?
No, dude, we only have an hour left for the presentation.
Oh dang, what should we do?
You know what, I have an idea. I might have stolen that car from Back to the Future. We can take that car to go back into the past to get first-hand perspective from events in the civil rights movement.
Alright, that sounds sweet, bro.
Alright, follow me. Let's go outside. Get it. Where do you want to go?
Let's go to the Reconstruction era in the South to see if African Americans had civil liberties after being liberated from slavery.
Alright, sounds good. We're here.
Wait, are you saying plantations still existed after slavery ended?
Unfortunately so. Let's get a closer look.
This is horrible. Thought freedom would be amazing. I guess it is nice to be able to marry and finally own my property. But I can't believe I still have to pick cotton for these white pigs. All I want is to get out of this contract. But if I do, I will lose everything.
Ah, working hard I see. Better make sure to take good care of my cotton or I'll take it out of your own land.
Yes, sir.
That's what I like to hear. Obedience. Maybe I'll even award you with more property if you keep this up.
Thank you, sir, for your kindness.
All right, get back to work. I'll let you in early today so you can make me my dinner.
Oh, I hate these black codes. I'm free, yet I'm still a slave. How can this be? Is there just no justice for this world for a black man? I cannot wait until the day when I see a white man working alongside a black man. But who am I kidding? This will never happen, at least not under the current system.
So it appears African Americans have no freedom under the system.
This is horrible. Let's go to the heart of the civil rights movement to see if any progress has been made.
Yes, let's get out of here. It's too depressing. Alright, on to the civil rights movement. What do you want to see?
Let's go see MLK and Malcolm X, two of the biggest leaders during this time.
Okay, sounds good. We can contrast the different approaches, see which method worked best.
Radical.
We have arrived.
Where exactly is that?
The 1965 LA riot.
How did this riot come about?
This series of riots, also referred to as the Watts riots, were caused after a black man was arrested by a white police officer under suspicion of a DUI. This event sparked a riot throughout the area.
Let's get a closer look to see what their intentions and motivations are.
I agree.
Got it.
Burn! Burn! Down with the supremacy. As Malcolm X says, the only way to dismantle oppression is to come together against the common enemy and fight. They will not listen to our voices, then they must listen to our actions. We must fight for freedom, for if we don't, then nothing will ever change. We are not the animals they treat us like. We are people. They must accept that.
Hey, you! Freeze! Put your hands up or I will shoot.
Go ahead, shoot me anyway. It will not make a difference.
Why are you doing this?
Because Malcolm X said, if he is not ready to clean his house up, he shouldn't have a house. It should catch on fire and burn down.
But don't you see? You're only creating more violence. You want to stop being discriminated against and stop police brutality, but yet you are only creating more reason by destroying the city. If you want to change to happen, set an example by using your own words rather than this.
We have been talking, but no one has ever been listening. Now is a time for action.
But sometimes you need to know when to stop.
We will never stop fighting, not until we equal to you.
Unfortunately, because of your actions, today is not the day.
Clearly, this sad display demonstrates that violence is not the answer.
Indeed, you are right. It only makes things worse. The expression holds true that violence only begets violence.
Malcolm X's methods, although true in that whites do not listen to the peaceful protests, are most certainly wrong. Unifying the African Americans under a nationalist identity to fight discrimination seems to create just more division.
Perhaps Martin Luther King's methods of peaceful integration yield greater results. Come on, let's leave. What do you think is the best event that expresses his ideology?
Probably the march where Martin Luther King gave his I Have a Dream speech.
I agree. It will be nice to see a hopeful event after so much despair.
Hey look, let's observe these protesters and see what they think about his speech.
Good idea.
This powerful words of freedom fill me with hope. Don't you agree?
Yes, I truly believe in his message. As long as we stand together, no matter the circumstance, even if we are sent to jail, freedom will eventually reign.
Ah, yes, so true. Have by any chance read his book, Strive Toward Freedom?
Of course, his principles of nonviolence resonated with me.
What are they again? Oh, yes, that's right. They were encouraged people have a nonviolent way of life. Nonviolence sought to win the friendship and understanding of the opponent, not humiliate, and nonviolence seeks to defeat injustice, not people. Nonviolence hold that suffering can educate and transform. Nonviolence chooses love instead of hate, and nonviolence believes that the universe is the side of justice.
Quite so. I will stand together with him. Will you?
Absolutely. I believe that he will be the one to unify the nation.
Wow, look at that. All these people are standing here together, rejoicing in his words.
This is the evidence needed that conveys nonviolence will win over violence.
You can even see white men and women standing together with the black men and women. Truly, he is the reason for the change we now see.
Well, on this joyful note, are you ready to head back and write this report?
Absolutely.
It was amazing to track the course of civil rights and to see how much change happened in such a relatively short time.
I know. We may still have issues that need to be resolved, but if we have learned anything from our journey, it is that passive resistance will always win out violence.
The horror from the Watts riot and the plantation was eye-opening. It showed a level of injustice that we can never even think of today.
And so ultimately, the road to equality was not easy by any means. It was long and tumultuous, to say the least. Yet, through persistence and nonviolence, African Americans were able to have their voices heard.
Wait, don't we need a primary source?
What do you mean? This whole trip was the primary source. We literally went back in time. But you're right. He'll never believe it. What should we do?
I got it. Here, we can use this book.
Really? The whole book?
Yep.
Okay.